Hi guys, Jamie Kristine here. What I really wanted to do tonight was a tribute to Patti Page. I wanted to sing a song for you, which is actually her #1 hit song that she's most famous for is the Tennessee Waltz. But my voice is going in and out and sounds terrible, so I've been practicing and it's not going to happen. So I'll probably just play the song for you, but Patti Page was a wonderful woman. She'll be missed by many. Most gorgeous voice, right up there with Patsy Cline. That's the name I was looking for. My grandmother also died on January 1st, 1986, and she was actually born January 1st, 1914, so it's a very special day. She was an amazing grandmother. Gosh, wow. I don't even know where to begin. She made pies on Saturdays. She was one of those grandmas, grandma. She was missed dearly by all of her grandchildren. I had the pleasure of getting to live really close to her, just around the block, and she'd make her pies. She'd cut off the crust around the edges and give us the crust, and we got to ball it up and then roll it out, put lots of yummy, bad for you, but yummy butter on it, and then we'd roll it out really thin. We'd put the butter on it and then cinnamon sugar we'd sprinkle on there, and then we would shove it in the oven, and she'd actually let us do that. And then we were outside to play for a few minutes while it was baking, and usually you could find me in a tree somewhere hanging around. Actually, the tree out front of her house, my older sister, we broke the branch off of it somehow, and my older sister clobbered me with it, and I still have a scar to this day, one on my leg, from her. That's Jennifer. We had a fun childhood, though. We really did have a good time. We were very blessed. We actually lived around the block for a couple of years. Our house burned down, and then of course we had to move, so we weren't quite as close, but we were still in the same vicinity, so we were lucky that way. Until probably just maybe a couple years before she passed away. But anyway, okay, on with my song here. I could probably sing it for you anyway, because you know by now I'm more of a Lucille Ball than a Patti Page. So you'd probably be fine with that. But as you can tell, my voice is actually trying to go away. Her song is kind of really sad, actually. I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz, when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced her to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were playing the beautiful Tennessee waltz. Sorry. And I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz, when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced her to my loved one, And while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. Ta-da! Was that scary? Did you have to plug your ears? You all have a good night, and I hope your year is so wonderful. I hope mine is too. I think it will be. I'm going to make it wonderful. You know, there's a lady that was a good friend of mine that just passed away this last week also. And one thing that she said to me that I'll always carry with me is that she said, happiness is a choice. You choose to be happy. She said she was always happy, but wasn't always easy. There were naysayers and people that pick and aren't always happy and try to cause trouble for people that are. But she said she just made a choice to be happy. And I think that's wonderful advice. Life is full of its ups and downs, and we just have to choose and decide we're going to be happy, right? I hope you really do have a wonderful year. Good night.